All right, what's up, everybody? Man, all right, wait one sec. All right, what is up, everybody? So, I wanted to just talk about one thing real quick, and that is, the expectation of joining the union, the expectation of becoming an iron worker from like your perspective, from like the worker's perspective, right? I upload all these videos to YouTube, and I really hope to motivate some like you guys. I want other people to join ironworking. I want other people to have that same professionalism, but at the same time, I don't want you guys to see me connecting or see me on these big jobs and think that that you guys get like really excited for that, and you come into the union and it's just not that. Because it isn't necessarily like that. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes it does, don't get me wrong. If you live in like a big city or a really pro-union state or something like that, you'll probably have a lot of work, you'll have a lot of opportunity. But at the same time with that, you're still gonna be an apprentice, dude. You're still gonna have to start from, square one and work your way all the way up like that. All the way to, it's a 4-year program, dude. 4 years, dog. That's 4 years that you got to invest your time, your life, and it's a career choice, dude. It's a life decision, And so, I want to explain to you guys, I guess my experience and how I got to where I got right now. All right. So, I started ironwork maybe like 8 years ago. No. It's probably been like 6 years ago. I started doing like construction like 9 years ago. I switched to ironwork probably about like 6 years ago. Yeah, so 6 years ago, I started with a non-union company down in Tucson, Arizona. And the thing with the non-union is that you're gonna be doing everything, dude. They don't have the raising gang. They don't have, the welders. They don't have, these specific people for these specific jobs. It's really just everyone doing everything. So that's kind of how I was able to learn before the union. And luckily, I was with, a good group of guys that, they pushed me. They knew what they were doing. And, it was just like the big difference was like the type of jobs. You come to the union and the steel was bigger, dude. You had different connections, and at least that I've never seen. And so, yeah, so I had a lot of opportunity to learn over there, and that's just basically what I did. And then before that, before doing ironwork, I actually was taught by a union mason. He was in the union, a while back for masonry. He was a block layer, and so he kind of taught me too, how to have that professionalism, how to do things the right way, how to do things just one time and be over and done with it. He instilled that kind of mentality into me. And so I took that into this non-union company, and I did my best that I could, and things were good. Things were not bad, but it was like 2 years, like 2 years I was there. And after a while, I kind of just got fed up with the way things were ran, and I ended up leaving. And for about a year, I just worked for myself. That shit was hard as fuck. And then I just had the feeling, I made the decision, like I want to go back to ironwork, dude. But I want to do more. I just want more. I want to get out of Arizona. I want to travel. I want to work all over the place. I want to learn as much as I can. I want to, build these big structures. I want to work on bridges, dude. Like, at all these different things I want to do. And, the only way that I kind of like thought about doing those things was through the union. With non-union, I kind of felt like you had to know people. And it's weird because with the union, people feel like you got to know someone too to get in. And in some places you do. So it's a little difficult, but For me, I just called the union here in Arizona and I asked about the apprenticeship, and they told me to come in. They told me to come into the office and we'll talk. We can sign some paperwork and get the thing going. And that's just what I did, dude. I'll be honest, I was nervous. I didn't know what the union was about. I had no idea, dude. I had no fucking clue. So, just being open and honest with you guys, when I went into the union, I told them I had 2 years prior experience. I told them I was connecting. I told them I was welding. I actually got certified in, I think just the 1G position. I don't know, but yeah. I told them all these different things that I had, things that I was capable of doing, things that I've done in the past. And they gave me 1 year off of my apprenticeship. So instead of starting at a period 1, I started at a period 3. And so I got lucky with that too. So, if you got experience, let them know, dude. Just tell them everything, lay it all out on the table. And, but be honest, dude. That's the biggest thing, is just being honest. They asked me, what else can I do certain things? Have I done this before? And I was, I have not done those things, but I've done these things. I've done this, and this I'm not so comfortable doing, but I don't mind giving these things a shot. That's how I present myself, just being completely open and honest with who I am and what I'm about. So, I'm starting down in Tucson, and there's only 2 union companies down there. All right, one is pretty big. The other one, the one that I was with, it was a lot smaller company. There was maybe like 5 total guys, 2 guys in the shop, the boss man, 2 guys in the field, and like the office workers. And so, starting with them, I didn't do any connecting, dude. It was a lot of detail work. It was a lot of odd jobs, a lot of things that had to be like really calculated too. And so it was cool. I learned a lot with them. And the boss over there, he was a really good teacher, and he was someone that I really respect. And so, for probably like a year, dude, I didn't see a crane. For that long, I was just doing whatever, like little small things that we were doing down in Tucson, which was fine. You're gonna learn still, but that's a year into the apprenticeship. That's 1 year, dude. That's 1 whole year. And this whole time also, that's 1 whole year. And then I think I just kind of got the feeling that I was just like, that I wanted to learn. Like, I was kind of not necessarily done learning over there, but like, I guess that was it. We kind of did a whole lot, and I just wanted to go to a bigger job site, dude. As much as I learned over there, and as much as I, loved being at, doing that type of work, being young and full of energy, dude, I wanted to get out there. I wanted to start working with different companies. I wanted to go, work with different guys and like, just different things like that. And so I made the decision to move up to Phoenix. And up here in Phoenix, the work, I was given more opportunity, but, I still, around that time, I was a period 5, I believe. And, still no connecting. I was doing some welding. We were doing a lot of, still kind of like detail jobs. We're actually installing some iron into like inside of buildings. So it was different. It was something that, I enjoyed it too. It kind of felt like handyman work, but with steel. And so, that's like, I want to say that was like another year, dude. So we're 2 years in to the apprenticeship and still no connecting. I haven't been up on like anything higher than maybe like 20 feet, and it wasn't even walking a beam or anything. So, that's kind of like how it's going to be, dude. You guys aren't going to go into this and just jump right into some big job. Some of you guys will, okay? And, if that happens, just fucking run with it and do your best and just give it your 100%. But for some of you guys too, you know, you're gonna be doing a lot of odd jobs, maybe a lot of, you know, like smaller stuff, and you kind of just got to stick with it, dude. You got to stick with it. And if you want to go to those bigger jobs, dude, like, that's the thing with the union, dude. You're gonna get, you know, you're gonna get what you want, but you just got to put in the fucking work, dude. That's the biggest thing. You know, like with anything, you're gonna get as much out as you put in. And so, you know, during that whole 2 years, dude, I'm going to the gym every day. I'm trying to eat good. I'm trying to, like, basically prepare myself in order to, like, I'm still thinking about connecting to that. Like, that's what I wanted to do in, like, you know, in the back of my mind. But I'm still learning everything at the same time. I'm still, like, you know, it's so, you gotta trust the process. You gotta trust yourself. And, you know, you still gotta work for it, dude. You still gotta work for it. You know, you know, there was a time where I was spending maybe like 2 hours a day, dude. 2 hours a day just welding, dog. Just, you know, just welding. It was after work. It was probably like maybe 5 o'clock. I'd get home. You know, my dad, he had an old welder that he bought, and I would just be outside just fucking welding, dude. Just verticals for like 2 hours. Boom, boom. Every day, dude, for probably like almost a month. And it doesn't seem that long, you know, talking about it now, but in the moment, dude, it was just like, oh. But at the same time, you know, I wanted to get better, dude. I wanted to be a good welder. I wanted to practice and see what different kind of techniques, or, you know, whatever, dude. I just wanted to just do it over and over and over and over again. And so, I mean, you guys don't necessarily see all of that part of, you know, all of what it took to kind of get to where I'm at. And I just don't want to discourage you. I don't want you guys to be discouraged, okay, when you join the union and maybe you're just fire watching. I mean, you know, I've been there, dude. I was there, just bored out of my mind, dude, trying not to fall asleep, just sitting there for like, I don't even know how long, dude. And then, you know, you go up and you do it again at another job site. So you got to put in your time before you get to where you want to be. But once you get there, dude, man, you feel good. It feels fucking good to be here. And at the same time, once you get there, I mean, you're still not done grinding, dude. Like, you're there, and now you got to fucking keep it up, dude. You got to stay there. So, sorry if it was like a lot of rambling, or maybe it was all over the place. Yeah, I don't really know. But you know, I hope that you guys do join the apprenticeship. I hope that you guys do join the union. Whether it's ironworking, whether it's, you know, any other trade, honestly, I just hope that, you know, you guys can learn something from me, whether it be through work or whether it be through, like, you know, your mentality, or even just not giving a fuck, dude. You know, because at the end of the day, dude, all that really matters is what you want to do and what you want for yourself. If you're okay and if you're happy doing with whatever you're doing, then just, you know, roll with it. But if you want more, then you got to understand, dude, that you got to work for it. You're going to have to work, and it's going to be, that work might not actually feel like work. It might just feel like standing around, but, you know, you got to still do it. So, long story short, dude, it's taken me about 3 years, I'd say. 3 years of bullshit to get to right here. And even here, I'm still learning. I'm still an apprentice. I'm still, you know, not where I want to be at exactly, but it's a big step in the right direction. And, you know, I'm really grateful, dude. I'm really grateful. And now that I'm talking about it, dude, I'm really grateful for all you guys, dude. It's crazy. So I hope that you guys, you know, I just wish you guys the best, dude. You know, comment if you guys have any questions. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I'd be posting quite a bit more on there. But yeah, we're gonna go to the gym right now, dude. We got rained out today, so just chilling in the parking lot.